Azolla, the tiny fern that fed empires and could feed yours. 10,000 years ago, rice farmers across Asia discovered something extraordinary growing on the surface of their paddies. A floating fern so small you could hold 1,000 plants in your palm. So fast-growing it could double its mass every 2 days. And so rich in nitrogen it could replace every bag of fertilizer those farmers would ever need. They called it the green manure. Modern agriculture buried the knowledge entirely. Azolla fern is not a plant most people have ever heard of. It does not grow in garden centers. It is not sold in seed catalogs. It has no major agricultural company promoting it, because no major agricultural company can profit from it. It grows on water. It costs nothing to propagate. And once you have it forever. A free self-replicating fertilizer factory that fits in a bucket on your back porch. The history of Azolla in Asian agriculture stretches back further than almost any other farming practice still in use today. Vietnamese rice farmers documented its use over 2,000 years ago. Chinese agricultural texts from the 6th century describe in precise detail how to cultivate and apply it to rice paddies. Japanese farmers used it continuously for over a millennium. This was not folk knowledge. It was sophisticated agricultural science practiced at civilizational scale. The reason Azolla works as fertilizer is a biological partnership so elegant it reads like something designed rather than evolved. Living inside every Azolla frond is a cyanobacterium called Anabaena azolai. This microorganism pulls nitrogen directly from the atmosphere and fixes it into a form that plants can absorb. The fern provides shelter and carbon. The bacteria provides nitrogen. Together they create a system that enriches soil continuously with zero external input from any human being. To understand how significant this is, you need to understand what nitrogen means to plant growth. Nitrogen is the primary limiting factor in agriculture worldwide. It is why farmers buy fertilizer. It is why the Haber-Bosch industrial nitrogen fixation process, invented in 1909, is considered one of the most important technological developments in human history. It is why fertilizer prices determine food prices globally. And Azolla does the same thing, for free, using sunlight and air. The agricultural research on Azolla conducted in the 1970s and 1980s was extraordinary. The International Rice Research Institute documented yield increases of up to 40% in rice paddies where Azolla was used as green manure. Vietnamese farmers using Azolla required zero purchased nitrogen fertilizer. The fern fixed between 40 and 100 kilograms of nitrogen per hectare per season, depending on conditions. The science was unambiguous. The potential was enormous. And then the research stopped. Funding dried up. The Green Revolution pushed chemical inputs as the solution to global hunger. Fertilizer companies became some of the most powerful agricultural interests on Earth. And Azolla, which threatened to make nitrogen fertilizer unnecessary for rice cultivation across all of Asia, quietly disappeared from mainstream agricultural research programs. The last major government-funded Azolla research program ended in 1989. The knowledge did not disappear. It was simply defunded into irrelevance. Here is what makes Azolla extraordinary for the modern homesteader beyond its nitrogen-fixing capability. It grows at a speed that seems biologically implausible. Under ideal conditions, it doubles its biomass every 2 to 3 days. A small starter culture in a container of water becomes enough to fertilize a substantial garden bed within 2 weeks. The limiting factor is not growth rate. It is how fast you can harvest and apply it. The plant grows faster than most people can use it. The protein content of Azolla is equally remarkable, and almost completely unknown outside specialist research circles. Dried Azolla contains between 25 and 35% protein by weight. It has been successfully used as a poultry feed supplement, a fish feed in aquaculture systems, and a cattle feed additive across multiple Asian countries with documented results. The same plant that fertilizes your vegetables can simultaneously feed your chickens. One organism, two functions, zero cost. Growing Azolla requires almost nothing. You need a container of water, a bucket, a trough, a small pond, anything that holds water and receives sunlight. You need a starter culture which can be sourced from aquatic plant suppliers for a few dollars. You need to maintain a slightly acidic pH between 5 and 7. And you need temperatures between 15 and 30 degrees Celsius. That is the entire setup. Most people can achieve this on a balcony or in a small backyard with zero infrastructure investment. Once established, your Azolla culture requires almost no maintenance. Add a small amount of phosphorus occasionally. A tiny piece of rock phosphate dissolved in water is sufficient. Keep the surface partially shaded in extreme heat. Harvest regularly by skimming the surface with a net or your hands. The harvested material goes directly onto garden beds as a nitrogen-rich mulch or gets dug into soil as green manure. The remaining culture regrows to full coverage within days. The application rate for Azolla as green manure is roughly 1 to 2 kilograms of fresh material per square meter of garden bed, applied 2 to 3 weeks before planting. This provides enough nitrogen for most vegetable crops without any supplemental fertilizer. For established beds, apply as a surface mulch throughout the growing season. The fern decomposes, rapidly releasing its nitrogen slowly and continuously. A controlled release fertilizer that costs you nothing and regenerates itself endlessly. For anyone keeping chickens, the feed supplement application is straightforward. Fresh Azolla can replace up to 20% of commercial layer feed by weight, with no reduction in egg production, documented in multiple studies. Dried and ground Azolla can replace up to 30%. For a small flock of 6 to 8 chickens, a modest Azolla setup produces enough supplemental feed to meaningfully reduce your monthly feed bill. The savings compound every month indefinitely. The aquaculture application is equally compelling. Azolla is one of the most efficient fish feeds known to aquaculture science. Tilapia, carp, and catfish all consume it readily. A backyard aquaponics system where fish waste fertilizes Azolla, and Azolla feeds fish back creates a closed-loop food production system of extraordinary efficiency. The Vietnamese perfected this integration over centuries in traditional VAC systems, combining garden, pond, and livestock in a single interconnected cycle. The Vietnamese understanding of Azolla extended far beyond simple fertilization. Traditional farmers managed Azolla cultures with the same sophistication they applied to their rice varieties, selecting for cold tolerance, drought tolerance, and rapid regrowth after harvest. Different strains were maintained for different purposes. The knowledge of which strains performed best in which conditions was accumulated over generations and passed down as carefully as any other agricultural knowledge in their culture. That knowledge was lost almost entirely in the 20th century as chemical fertilizer adoption swept through Asian agriculture following the Green Revolution. Farmers who had maintained Azolla cultures for generations abandoned them when subsidized chemical nitrogen became available. The traditional strains largely disappeared. The cultivation knowledge faded within a single generation. What took 2,000 years to develop was dismantled in approximately 20 years by a system that made purchased inputs cheaper than free ones through subsidy and policy. The subsidy structure that made chemical fertilizer artificially cheap in the developing world was not accidental. It was the deliberate policy outcome of agricultural development programs funded by the same Western institutions that promoted Green Revolution seed varieties and chemical inputs as a package. Food sovereignty, the ability of communities to feed themselves without purchased inputs, was not the goal of those programs. Dependency on purchased inputs that could be taxed, controlled, and monetized was the goal. You are not a Vietnamese rice farmer managing paddies at civilizational scale. But the biology that made Azolla extraordinary for 2,000 years of Asian agriculture works identically in your backyard containers today. The nitrogen-fixing partnership between the fern and its resident cyanobacterium does not know or care whether it is operating in a traditional paddy or a stock tank on a suburban patio. It simply works. It has always worked. And it will continue working long after every fertilizer subsidy program on Earth has ended. The fact that you have likely never heard of Azolla before this video is not an accident of obscurity. It is the predictable outcome of a food system that profits from your dependence on purchased inputs and has no financial interest in your awareness of free alternatives. Azolla does not need a marketing budget because it cannot be sold. It needs only to be known. And the people who profit from your not knowing it have significantly more resources than the people trying to tell you about it. Here is what a complete Azolla system looks like at homestead scale. 3 to 5 large containers of water. Stock tanks work perfectly, positioned in partial sun. A starter culture established in each. Weekly harvest of approximately 30% of the surface. Fresh material applied to garden beds continuously throughout the growing season. Excess material fed to chickens or composted. The system requires perhaps 30 minutes per week to maintain and produces continuous fertility and supplemental feed indefinitely. Here is your action plan. This week, order a starter culture from an aquatic plant supplier. Click the link in the description. Set up 1 container of water in a sunny spot. Establish your first culture. In 2 weeks, you will be harvesting your first nitrogen-rich green manure. In 1 month, your garden beds will be receiving continuous free fertility. In 1 season, you will never think about buying nitrogen fertilizer again. The fern is waiting. It has been waiting for 2,000 years. Start this week. Click the link in the description right now. Order your Azolla starter culture today. Set up 1 container this weekend. In 2 weeks, you harvest your first free fertilizer. 1 container, 1 weekend. Free fertility forever. Start today.